dogs have it a lot easier. When you get on social media, everything changes, bro. Oh, hi, everybody. So it looks like we're live. I'm about to mix 5 gallons of triage oil. I started a live stream, but it wouldn't go out on Facebook. So all of you that don't follow me on YouTube, none of you had any idea that I was live. I just want to say, man, those of you guys that only follow me on Facebook and not on YouTube, that's a big mistake, man. You guys should probably consider following me on all of my social media platforms. Now, that being said, we've got 3 ingredients to make 5 gallons of triage oil. We've got our coconut oil that you get from websterance.com. That's websterance.com. Websterance.com. You get your 5 gallons of coconut oil. I've got peppermint oil. This is 1 gallon right here. We're only going to be using a half cup of peppermint oil. We're going to be using a half cup of activated THC oil, which you can see right here. This is where you could get activated THC oil right out of a bubbler, not out of something that you're using flour in, but only concentrates. You collect this stuff and you've got decarboxylated. It's already heated up to over 275. But if you don't do that in this, if you're just taking THC oil, you want to heat it up to 275 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes to activate, decarboxylate it. Okay, now we're going to take this and we have to pre-mix the oil with we're going to take a half cup of cannabis oil. We're going to mix it with a half cup of coconut oil. And you can see I've already got a half cup of coconut oil here. And now we're going to pour a half cup of THC oil in. This is hot right out of my warming cabinet, so it's nice and liquidy. And hopefully we've got a half cup here. I'm just going to pour that in. Boy, talk about cutting it close, son. We're going to need every bit of this. It's like molasses. Man, I had exactly half a cup in here, man. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I could scrape what's in there and I get a lot more out of it, but goodness gracious. That was close. I'm so glad I had it. Now I think I am going to get a dabber and just kind of scrape a little bit extra. I want to get a little bit more of this THC oil. It's just coming up a little bit short here, but I'll be fine when I get my dabber here. Give me a second. Here we go. Let's get the rest right here. Great. Okay, we'll go a little bit more. I just want to get it all the way up in there, man. We'll make sure I'm at. Okay. We are at a cup. Okay, we've got a full cup here. And now, just, I could put a little bit extra in, because there's plenty in here. There's no reason why I can't. This will give you a 1.5% THC ratio in there. Okay, now I'm going to take my dabber and mix this. And this is the important part. What I'm doing right here is the most important step. You want to mix while it's small like this. Okay? This is when you want to really mix it, guys. When you've only got it down to 1 cup, and you mix it thoroughly, so you don't get any chunks of THC oil that aren't getting mixed in. Okay, once you've done this, Then you can go ahead, you can add it to your coconut oil, right? And now something else you can do. Check this out. You can put your peppermint oil in this and pre-mix that as well. Here, give me a second here. So we're going to put in a cup or a half cup of peppermint oil. I believe it's a half cup of peppermint oil. If you want those measurements, you go to naysgarden.com. They're right on the front page. You just got to scroll down to the bottom to get to them. I will be smoking for everybody that presses a number 3 that has double shared this on both Facebook and Twitter. When you do both of those things, guys, I will definitely smoke a bong rip for you. And it's top of the hour. I see you guys are vying for that top of the hour position. So give me a second here. I'm just being a little OCD here with this last trip. Okay. Let me see. Let me figure out what I'm going to do here. So I should check the website and I'm pretty sure it's a half cup, but I'm just gonna just like normally. I'm just gonna go to naysgarden.com, triageoil.com, trendyasdabbers.com. They're all the same. You get this stupid thing. Just click advance and click proceed when it says you're not secure there or whatever. Fuck that shit. It's stupid. I don't know why the fuck it does that. It's so stupid. It didn't used to do that. I think it's the globe thing that I have on there. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. And you're going to get to the part where it tells you the mixes. Okay, here it goes. Okay. And a half cup of peppermint oil. Okay, great. So I just have to put in a half cup now of peppermint oil. So it'll be a total of a cup and a half of solution. Right? So I'm at a cup and a half is right there. Okay, I just want to look and see. And you want to be careful with peppermint oil. It's a little strong stuff. Okay. Just be real careful with the peppermint oil. Now, once again, the peppermint oil doesn't really have to be mixed in that pre-mix, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. We'll just go ahead and get this. This is going to be nice and mixed. Imagine how potent this soup is right here. Imagine what the potency is of what I have in this cup. This is the cure for fucking cancer right here, son. Really going to just make sure I scrape the bottom really good. If there's anything down there, I want it. This is the time when you can really spend time and really mix it good, man. Because once you pour it in the big thing, you can't really mix it as extensively. So now we're just going to pour, and we're going to just kind of do it in a way where it mixes in evenly. And what you can do is you could grab a little bit of that oil and just do what I'm doing right here. Just kind of get the rest out. Scrape that out of there. Get all your THC oil out. It'll conglomerate a little bit at the bottom. So you want to just get some of that oil and just do this. You know, and rinse it out. You're basically just rinsing it all out. You're getting all of your THC oil this way. This is looking really good. I'm just going to take a little bit more, swish it. Really just try to get all of that THC oil out of there. Okay, now we are going this wooden spoon, and we're going to mix now the whole thing. Boy, is this stuff dark. Dark, dark, dark in color. Wow. Give you an idea how dark it is. And we're done. We've got 5 gallons of triage oil now, guys. That easy. It was that simple. How many minutes into this video are we? I can't see the time from this far away. That's how long it takes to mix the 3 components. Now, the most time-consuming thing of all of this, of course, is getting the oil decarboxylated, your cannabis oil. That's a whole other step. But I've done a whole bunch of that, and I just keep it around the house, you know. All right, now, I've got a little thing here so I can bring it over to you. This little tray. Okay, I want you to see how dark this is. This is what the triage oil looks like before it goes into a 1 ounce jar. It's that dark. Can you believe that? Crazy, huh? Now I'll get a 1 ounce jar and I'll pour you into 1 ounce so you can see what it looks like in the jar. Okay, that is good. All right, now let me get a 1 ounce jar. Harley, do you want to go outside? No? Okay, so here's a 1 ounce jar. Check this out. Now this color is going to fade a little bit because it will settle somewhat on the bottom. But as I go in and I get more, I stir it. I stir it up. Okay. Boom. Look at this. The very first jar. There it is. Look how dark that stuff is. So I'm going to go take this 11 minutes. It took 11 minutes. So remember, the time-consuming thing is making the THC oil. But I'm going to go take this. I'm going to put it in the freezer so we can see what it looks like when it's solidified. Now I want to take I've got a 5-gallon jug of triage oil now. Frickin' 5 gallons of this stuff. Let me show you guys. You can see it. Great. Can you believe that? Prepare yourself. naysgarden.com. What do you guys think? Learn how to do this at naysgarden.com, or simply go back and watch this video again once I upload it. It will be information that is always free for you. and available at naysgarden.com, my website. I feel like such a professional with these on. Let's go ahead and okay, so there's 4 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4. That thing is done. We want to seal the peppermint. And be very careful with your peppermint. Like I said, this shit is toxic, man. When it's in concentration like this, you could kill somebody with this stuff, man. It is very dangerous. You just got to be careful with it. It's very, very potent and very powerful. So when you have peppermint oil in a large amount, just be cautious. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this big thing back in the heating cabinet and keep it liquid. We don't want it to solidify. That makes it easy to pour. My cat wants to go outside. You ready to go outside? Go on. Go, 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 go. Okay, heating cabinet. Okay. And what is the heating cabinet? It's just an old stereo cabinet with a space heater inside it on low. But, you know, you put a space heater on low in an enclosed space like that, it gets really hot. So, I keep it at about 85 degrees usually. But prior to doing this video, for the last few days, I've been keeping it like 100 degrees in there to keep that THC oil nice and liquidy and soupy so it would pour nice and easily. And I'm so glad I did. That allows it to really mix easily. You want to really get it to mix, you know? So this is what we just made. And as soon as you can see the way this is like half frozen and half melted. This is my favorite state. When it forms these crystals formations, it crystallizes. Here, look at this. Yeah, look at that. A doctor looked at that and told his patient, he's like, oh, don't use that. That's bacteria growing in there. Yeah, it's bacteria growing in fucking peppermint and coconut oil. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. You ain't going to have bacteria growing in peppermint oil. So, the doctor's an idiot, and I'm smarter than a fucking doctor. Because I know that is not, look. I mean, this is a new one. So I'm not going to open this, but I'm going to put this with my other ones. But here's another one. Crystallized just like that one. See? It's doing the exact same thing. Right? Watch. 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 Am I going to put bacteria in my mouth? No, of course not. It's very safe. So we're going to let that freeze. I'm going to get, and I'm going to collect my threes. And if we're lucky, maybe I'll even play on the SGs. I love that guitar, man. I can't wait to get it all fixed up. I mean, just think. Right now, it's just fucking off a goddamn music store shelf. It's so beat up. When that thing is set up right by my luthier, oh my God, it's going to be fucking amazing. I might even get, you know, some new hardware on it. I don't know. I don't know if those tune keys are a problem or not. I think I'm going to have me one of these thumbsies. Look at this. Oh yeah, you put it on your abscess tooth. Yes, let me take my shoes off. And I will calm down once I do this. Okay, so. We have to wait for that jar to freeze in the freezer, okay? It's going to take 10, 20 minutes. And then I'll grab it and we'll see what that stuff looks like. It should be pretty dark. But that, like I said, that darkness goes away. That it settles down towards the bottom. But it does not lose potency. That's the important thing. It doesn't lose potency. You take a drop right from the center of the top of that bucket. When it all settles, and just take the top and use it on paint on your anywhere, and your paint goes away instantly. And you know it works at almost any concentration, man. Now this is 1.5% concentration THC oil. You can add more. You can go up to fucking 10% concentration if you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, for almost 99% of the uses that I've found it works on, you don't need any more than what it has. Man, if you've got some kind of crazy fucking pain, you know, maybe increasing that oil would help. I don't know, but let me know. I know David C. Baker Jr. has experimented with that. I generally don't. I generally don't add more oil just because it works for hours and hours for me. And you see, you know, using a half cup at a time to make 5 gallons on a large scale, you could go through it pretty quick. You could go through your THC oil pretty quick, you know? Just depending on how much you're moving. You know, if you're selling it, if you're giving it out a lot away. You know, I got 5 gallons. I think, you know, there's a few podcasters out there that I might be hooking up with some Triage oil. We'll just see if I can get them to, you know, to take up an interest in it. I need to get some more. Love that stuff. I've put chunks on my abscess too. No problems here. So I guess I should text Lee Camp and ask him if he's used the Triage oil, and maybe see if Graham Elwood has been using his. You know, I don't know if Jimmy Dore has endorsed it too much on the show, but I'd love to get an endorsement from Jimmy Dore. You gave your boss a jar and he loves it. All right, you can't wait for yours to arrive. Let me see here. Who gave me the first 3? And the first 3 goes to Luke Day. Luke Day won that first. Hey, at top of the hour, and that's almost 4:20. Luke Day, cheers, buddy. Let me go get a new lighter. Yeah, it's 4:20. Let's see who grabbed the 420. Whoever was after Luke Day gets the 420. Let's see who it is. It's Stephen Culbertson gets the 420. Good luck. I mean, good job, buddy. Good luck. I don't need to wish you luck. You already had all the luck. You got the 420. What am I talking about? I'm not even making sense anymore. I'm losing my brain. Unreal, pal. You know, one day I'm gonna go live, and all of the voices I do, I'm just gonna have this giant fucking gang war, and all the voices are gonna be out, and they're all gonna be fighting with each other and screaming at each other, and I'm just gonna be here helpless while it happens. All right, this one is for Stephen Culbertson from the 420. Happy 420. Actually. Yeah, legitimate. Yeah, we were starting at the top of the hour. That's really 710. Steven, you got the 710. I'm giving you the 710. Stephen Culbertson gets the 710. Cheers, Steven. Sorry to have to take it away from you, buddy. Man, wrong lighter. Psst, unreal. Nobody's even using the wrong lighter anymore, pal. Shh. All right. The next one is going to be the quarter of the hour, which is Soundkick gets the quarter of the hour. That's coming up next. Happy 420, everybody. It's getting hot in here. Real fast. Yeah, CBD. Fuck that shit. CBD's a fucking joke. Right on, Sharon. Okay, Sonkek. You get the quarter of the hour goes to Sonkek. Cheers. And the 420 goes to Zane Andrews. Zane Andrews gets the 420. Zane, happy 420. Cheers to you, buddy. Congrats on that. Forgot to put my hair down. Shit. All right, Dale. Dale, you get the next one, Dale. Fucking Dale, bro. Dale Allen Miller Jr. Did you share it for me on Twitter and a large group on Facebook, Dale? Dale, you shared it on Twitter too, right? You got to make sure you do both. I don't think I recognize Dale from Twitter. That's the problem there. Dale, did you share it on Twitter? Steve Running hit a 3. Fuck yeah, you did, bro. Hey, Nate, are you going to play the new guitar for us? Yes, I will. Yeah, I want to play it again. It's so beautiful back there, isn't it? I love how satanic it looks with those fucking horns. Now, those are fucking horns. Those are goddamn devil horns. I love it. All I want to do is fucking put on long shorts and fucking put my hair down and walk around strutting around like fucking Angus Young playing on that guitar. I want to learn every single fucking lick that he plays. We never heard from our friend. I got to skip you, Dale. Dale, I'm sorry. We got to skip you. Even though you put up a 3, you're not verifying that you shared it on Twitter, buddy. And I don't think I even have Twitter open right now. I do not. Dale. So we're going to have to skip you, Dale. Plus, if I call your name and you don't respond, man, we got to skip you. You got to be here to enjoy the bong rip. You got to be here. You can't just take off. You can't just press 3 and leave. Nope. Doesn't work like that. No, you got to stay. You got to watch. So who was after Dale? Okay, it was Dale Allen Miller Jr. and then Steve Running. And then it was Steve Running. Yeah, Omerta, no comment. I need just a number 3 from you if you want that. It's got to be just the number 3, bro, and no other text. Seriously. It's just like Steve Running and just like Nick Brown did. Steve, this is for you. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for double sharing this on both Facebook and Twitter. Hey, BJ. Dude, the 3rd or 4th hit of my can of it still tastes great. Thank you, Omerta. There you go. That's what I need. Early enough in the day, we got a covfefe. That's hard to do out the side of your mouth. I've lost y'all. I've lost y'all. Look at this. I've lost all of my viewers. You got what you wanted. All the people that left, they got what they wanted. They learned how to make 5 gallons of triage oil, and then they left. They didn't want to support anymore. Okay, I'm going to go make a splash of covfefe. When I come back, I want you guys to blow this up with shares, okay? Just make me smile from ear to ear from blowing this up. Get so many people in here that I feel uncomfortable and I no longer can keep it real. All right? I become a total phony ass. Do it. Turn me into that phony ass. I want to see it. I want to see it. I really, really, really want to see it. Okay? Do it. Let's do it. Come on, do it. Do it. Come on, people. Yeah. Woo! Let's do it. I will play my SG for you. I will play my SG for you, you lovely citizens of the garden. I will turn the coffee maker on and will put it on strong, and I will make myself a cup of covfefe. I will grab the new box of covfefe. I will stock up the covfefe box. I'm stocking up the coffee. I'm stocking up the coffee. I'm making it happen. I'll put one in backwards. No, sir. No, sir. You did nothing of the such. My covfefes. My covfefe. My covfefe. My covfefe. My covfefe. My covfefe. My covfefe. I want you guys to get so many people in here that when I get back and I start podcasting, that I become a total phony ass. And I can't, you get so many people in here that I can no longer keep it real. And I become some pompous podcasting clone bitch. Make it happen. Turn me into a fucking clone bitch. Like every other fucking podcaster. Because every other podcaster's got hundreds, if not thousands, of people watching one day. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that gets no one to watch, man. I'm gonna have a sip of tea before I have my covfefe. Man, that's fucking perfect. That was exactly what I needed right before my covfefe. Some nice freaking cold iced tea. Psst. Unreal, pal. Nobody drinks cold iced tea before they drink hot covfefe anymore, pal. Psst, what are you doing? Nobody's even doing that. What are you telling them you're doing that? Psst. Unreal, pal. What are you trying to keep it real, pal? If you ask me, you're keeping it unreal, pal. Psst, unreal, pal. Psst, unreal. I'm late to the party. Enoch, Stephen Culbertson, share please. Applying to Enoch Emanuel towards North Star just in time. How's my day going? Spectacularly. I finally got some cannabis. Cheers, TJ. Frosty P. Enoch's rolling up some Frosty P. Frosty P. Enoch. Jared Garrison. Jared Garrison. Enoch's trying to call the troops up. Instead of calling the groups up, he's calling the troops up. So we did Steve running. The next one was Nick Brown. Nick Brown gets the next bong rip. Cheers, Nick. You guys are like becoming power sharers now. Jerry Garcia played an SG from the Grateful Dead. Huh. One of my favorite fucking guitar players. Man, once you play an SG, man, if you've never played one before, you guys will know what I'm talking about. I'm going to tell you everything that makes the SG special, okay? And why it's like taking every other guitar and putting it into one fucking guitar. Okay? Okay. This guitar right here is the Fender Stratocaster from 1986. It's really heavy like a brick, right? Just like the guitar that's next to it. Both of these guitars, these are the two heaviest guitars that I own. They're very, very, very heavy guitars. We weighed them. I can't remember what the weights were, but they were like a whole pound or two heavier than my other guitars. And you can feel that. But that helps with the resonance of the wood. So the way this guitar is constructed, it's, is it a bolt-on neck? I think that the neck goes through the body on it. I don't think it bolts on. But the way this one is, it's a bolt-on neck. But this is a neck through the body. So, well, you've got these really heavy guitars here that have all this resonance, and because of their weight, they have a lot of resonance. This guitar instead is lightweight, has a neck through the body that gives it that resonance anyway, without the extra weight. So already you've got one aspect of both of, or two aspects of both of these guitars that this thing is already compensating for, right? Now, this is the only guitar that I owned up until today that had two double humbucker pickups like that. Everything else usually's got a single one of these and then single coils, which is half of what these are. But these things are really good at rejecting noise and getting more bottom end, and they've got a fuller tone. So when you have two of these, man, you're really just you're just really increasing the amount of tone that an instrument has. This guitar is the only other guitar here that's got double humbuckers. Right? This one also has double humbuckers. Now they're black, you can't see them, but it's just like these. It's the only other one. So it takes that and it incorporates that into this guitar too. Right? Now, this guitar has a non-moving tailpiece on it. It doesn't have a whammy bar. You can't go wah, 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 like you can on this guitar, which does have a moving tailpiece. By getting rid of the whammy effect, you lose the whammy effect. You lose the whammy effect on this because it doesn't have it, right? You lose that. You can't do dive bombs and things like I was doing on that black guitar last night. It sounded so fucking great. Well, which guitar was it that I was doing that on? I can't even remember. But regardless, I think it was the Vantage. Anyhow, this guitar has a non-moving tailpiece. It's a saddle that doesn't move. It doesn't whammy. Just like this one. What does that do? Well, what it means is when you bend a string on a Stratocaster or anything that's not a Floyd Rose Floyd Rose kind of compensates for it. But any kind of a whammy bar setup that's not a Floyd Rose and you bend a string, your other strings will detune slightly while you're bending that string up. It's true. That affects the tone. That affects your overall sound. It makes it sound a little not as good. This guitar, because it's got a standard, solid tailpiece that just sits there, it doesn't whammy. When you bend a string and another string is ringing in the background, it doesn't detune that string. It stays wherever it was. So you could do whatever you want on this string, and anything else that's ringing in the background isn't affected. It gives you a better chordal sound. It gives you better solos. It gives you better bends. It gives you better overall sound of the music that you are playing. Right? Now, this guitar right here also has a non-moving tailpiece. It's the Fender Telecaster. Non-moving tailpiece. When you bend a string on this guitar, it doesn't detune. It's good. So this guitar is taking from both this guitar and from this guitar, right? Now, this guitar also weighs a fucking ton. The Telecaster is a very heavy piece of wood, very thick. It's not sculpted down. It's very heavy. Okay, solid, gets good tone, but it's a bolt-on neck. So just like the Strat, you can see things about this guitar that it's compensating for. This is heavier, the heavier guitar. This is lighter, but the neck goes through the body on this one, so you get more resonance, just like you get that resonance on this one because it's heavier. It's got the tailpiece. It's got the fucking tailpiece. Now, next guitar. This is a hollow body acoustic. It's very hard for any other guitar to really compete with this because it's got so many options on it of tone. But it's also got a non-moving tailpiece like an acoustic guitar. When you bend a string on this guitar, most of it stays in tune pretty well. Okay? This doesn't have a locking tremolo system on it or anything. It's just an acoustic style standard saddle. This is upgraded from that. This is a little bit better. This is super lightweight. This guitar is lightweight. So it takes the fact that this guitar is lightweight and makes it nice to play, and this is also lightweight. This guitar has a lot of sound options on it right here in the electronics. This thing has got 3 main tone options, 2 different volumes. This also has 2 different volumes on it. And it's got 2 tone controls on it as well. So it's got a lot of sound options on it, but this thing is definitely more diverse as far as tonality is concerned. Lightweight, it's more lightweight. And this is also a neck through the body guitar. This is also a neck through the body guitar. So it's got that resonance and tone. It's hard to compete with this one, but this guitar for me is easier to play. The SG is easier to play. When I play it with my fingers, my fingers just it doesn't take as much effort to push these strings down. You're just barely touching the strings. Barely touching it. It makes all the difference. Now, the next guitar is just a stock Fender Stratocaster. No, I'm sorry. The next guitar is a Vantage with a whammy. Not a locking tremolo. And when you bend a string, it goes out of tune, it detunes. Lightweight guitar, not a neck through the body, doesn't have as much tonality, but a lot of that is compensated for with this one pickup here. It's got a really good low noise pickup in it. And this thing is ultra fast. In addition, this guitar, unlike any of my other guitars, I believe it's the only one. It might have one other guitar. This one might have it as well. Yeah, this guitar, this one, that one, have 24 frets. No, these are 23. No, I think the seafoam green one's got 24. These two have 24 frets on them. It gives you that last octave note. It's a big deal. Every guitar should have that. I don't know why they didn't design all guitars to do that. It's stupid that they didn't. You know, even my Strat that I love to play doesn't go anywhere near there. I have to fake notes to do certain parts of certain songs, because it does not have those frets. But it's not just that. From a writing standpoint, from a musician standpoint, being able to see the visualize an entire 12 fret sets, 24 frets in front of you, it legitimizes the way the guitar is set up in your brain. And when you look at it, you're looking at it at a whole new way when you see that 12th, 24th fret. You look at it a whole new way. It's like, wow, you've got the full range now, and you can look at it as the full range, you know? Then there's then there's the straight Stratocaster. Not a neck through the body, a lot of noisy pickups. Not really one of my, preferences to play. It's hard to play. It takes a lot of effort. It's got some good tone options on it. But the tailpiece, is a whammy setup. So if you bend the strings, it goes out of tune. It detunes. I could put all the guitars that detune on one side so you can see the Stratocaster as well. This one right here, one of my favorite guitars to play. This is like my go-to if I'm in a band and I'm playing on stage all the time. It's lightweight, great sound. It's mostly because it's got this black hot rail pickup in it. Unbelievable. I can just get so many great tones out of that thing. And it sounds great, feels great, great guitar. But when you bend a string, the rest of your strings go out of tune. Doesn't have the 24 frets. The SG doesn't have 24 frets either. The SG's got I think it's got 23 and my Strat's got 22. It's got one extra fret than my Strat. Better. And then we already talked about this guitar, the Telecaster. And then there's two more guitars. There's the Kramer and the Jackson. You guys are pretty familiar with those two guitars. They've got those really badass Floyd Roses on them. When you dive bomb them, they fucking dive. And you could take it straight down an octave, and they sound really goddamn good. They play well. They play fast. Both of them. They have bolt-on necks. They're lightweight. They're Strats, basically. They're Strat setups. But they're in a totally different... Just so you know, it's me scratching this. Scratch the side of my chair with my fingernail. They're both they're hard to put against this guitar because of the locking tremolo systems on them. Makes them better. Oops, I almost dropped my cannabis here. Here, wait, look. Okay, look. Perfect. Now, these two guitars, two of my favorite guitars to play on stage when I'm doing specific kinds of songs, the whammy systems on them are incredible. Oh, this coffee's so fucking good. Oh my God. They've got great sound. They're fast. But this guitar is still easier to play. It's still easier to play. It's, like I said, it takes even less effort. Let's play the SG. Let's rock it, man.
put it on backwards, so I guess it's alright.
Wow, man. Wow. Oh my God. I love this guitar up nice and high like this. Holy shit. Whoa. Run this right where it goes. Right here. Plug this in right here. What a great guitar, bro, right? Some of those that wore crosses are the same that burn crosses. God damn. God, this fucking guitar though, bro. Hey, Brandon. You excited? I'm excited. God, I gotta practice. I'm forgetting my chords. I've never done that. I've never done that bend before in my life. Wow, I'm doing fucking A string bends when I'm on that goddamn 12th fret. I love how clear every note is. It's like you hear there's no noise. You don't hear other strings fucking in the background bending out of tune and shit. I love being able to do this on this fucking guitar, man. I want to play some goddamn Grateful Dead. I need to listen to The Dead and see what his tone sounds like. That kind of sounds like it a little bit, actually. Double stops. I'm just thinking of like thinking of how many times am I gonna miss that? All the tracks up in the boxes. Why am I having such a hard time with the bass tone on that? Boom. last chord. Rock and roll ain't noise pollution. God, man, this fucking guitar sounds so great. I was playing it too goddamn loud. You turn it down a little quieter. That's me. That's me missing my notes right now. I'm getting tired. What's wrong with me, man? What is wrong with me? Turn your reverb up and turn your volume up. Turn your gain up too, bitch. Here you go. Can I get any more gain than that? I need more gain. This thing really, it's an amazing instrument, man. I can't believe how basic it is. They really nailed it. They really fucking nailed it with this one. I'm surprised more guitars aren't designed like this. Oh, does that mean what my problem is? I got some fuzz. I got some fuzz on my string. It might be causing it not to ring out. Yeah, man, look at that. It's right there on the saddle. on the bridge or whatever the fuck you call it. Nut. On the nut. God damn, I can't get up there. You suck. You suck nut. Where's my goddamn lighter at? How about that, bitch? What do you think about that? Psst. Fuck off. Cool written song, but I don't know what the words are. I love the way the lyrics though, when you hear them, it's really cool the way he worded that. Victim of love, victim of love. You should be home, but you're not. No, you're not. Victim of love, you're a victim of love. Well, tell kind of love have you got? So tell what kind of love? This chord sounds so fucking cool. I love that tight stop, man. When I stop playing, it's just so quiet. I love my fucking compressor. This is really fun. My guitar needs to be down lower. This is up too high. It's because of where they put the. It's because of where they put the thing on this. It's usually up here, so the guitar would be lower. Most of my guitars would be down lower, but because they've got it right there, it puts it up really high. But it makes it really easy to play when the guitar is up this high. My friend Chris would be able to play that perfectly. That is a cool fucking lick right there. It's one of my favorite new licks of all time. Feel like I'm driving heavy load. Turn my head away. Bop, 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 yeah. You about the same most every day. Fuck, I've always fucked that up. What key are they in? They're in the key of B, so it would be. What a great guitar tone, though, man. God. Hey, Timothy. Oh, it's my compressor's cutting out. It's neat to turn that compressor so it cuts off your shit. It's weird to have it cutting off the end of your notes, but it's kind of a cool thing too. It's like an experimental thing too. I'm totally numb. My fingers are totally numb, but I can't stop playing. I'm having so much fun. Ah. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. But Lord, yeah. Now in darkness world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On their knees the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for their sin. Satan laughing spreads his wings. But Lord, yeah. dog wants to go out. I gotta go. Love you guys. Check out my friend Ron Placone, ronplacone.com, lucyandron.com. He is on YouTube at Ron Placone. He is on Twitter at Ron Placone. He is on Instagram at Ron Placone. He is on Facebook at Ron Placone. He is everywhere at Ron Placone. If you send him an article at Ron Placone on Twitter, he will read it out on his live stream on YouTube at Ron Placone. He is a writer for The Jimmy Dore Show. He is a frequent guest on The Jimmy Dore Show. He is a stand-up comic. He appears often with Graham Elwood. He is fucking fantastic. Let him know that I sent you. Let him know that I sent you. I feel the power of the abundance of rain. I feel the power of the abundance of rain. I feel the power of the abundance of rain. I love you guys. Take care. Bye. Bye, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I don't know.